What's going on, guys? It's your girl Lala coming at you. Welcome back to another episode of the challenge War of the World 2, episode 2. So we get back to the proving ground and Idris has to make a decision. Is he going to be Team UK or is he going to switch and be a turncoat and be Team US? Now, if anyone that wins a proving ground elimination switches from one side to the other, they have to stay there for the remainder of the season. They are not allowed to turn back. So that has to be like your last case scenario, to be turning over and going to the other side. You're breaking loyalty. No one can trust you. Idris, make a good decision. He does. He picks UK and he goes back right in. Dude, Jenny is a badass. She's working out with Big T, with Esther, and Georgia. Jenny's a personal trainer. Girl, if you want to come down to Massachusetts, hit me up. Can you personal train me? For real. Like, I'm totally serious. Unfortunately, Zahida has to go home. Her grandmother passed away and she just had to leave. And I'm really sad. I hope she does come back. I really need to see what she's about. All we've seen is with Zach, and he really manipulated that season, so I want to see what she can do by herself. And so, Zahida, I really hope that you come back. Okay, so on the challenge, there is this ginormous crossbow where one person is going to sit on there. The other team standing on their respective platforms, and when TJ blows the whistle, half of the team is going to jump into the water and swim to grab a letter. They need to swim back and put it on the ground, and then the second team has to dive and grab the letters. Some letters are far, some letters are close, but the whole point is once you grab all the letters, you have kind of this crossword puzzle where you have to figure out this 4-letter word, and within that crossword, there are yellow boxes that you need to use each letter to find the actual word. Once you have all the letters on the board and you figured it out, you send the person that's on the crossbow flying into the water. They need to swim to grab the actual lock, bring it all the way back to the team so that the team can put in the code and unlock. First team to unlock wins the challenge. Other team has to put someone up for elimination to go into the proving ground. Now, UK kept up until Idris and Kaylee, they don't know how to swim. I'm going to give a pass to Idris because this is his first challenge. Kaylee, no excuse. That was pathetic. You need to learn how to swim. You didn't see Dee practicing all season last season, so why you think you're above that is beyond me. So obviously UK loses and US wins. And it's so bad, guys, it's so bad that TJ says he knows for a fact he has never seen a beatdown this bad ever since he's been hosting the challenge. Guys, UK, you need to pick it up. Like, I want to root for you. I really do, because this US team, they're not getting along. They don't know when it's their turn to follow. And so everyone's just trying to be the leader. It's really hurting them because they don't have loyalty amongst their group, but they're all beasts. So obviously they're winning, which is also annoying because you would want them to not win because they're freaking fighting like every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? So TJ asks US who wants to be the speaker, and Cam decides to raise her hand and nominates herself as the speaker because nobody else wanted to do anything. And everyone else is upset. Why weren't you upset when Jordan nominated himself as a speaker last episode? I'm just wondering. No shade to either person because I love Jordan and I am Team Jordan. If you're going to have that energy with Cam, make sure you have that with everybody else, including Jordan, who nominated himself. If you want to replay it, you can. He did the exact same thing that Cam did. He raised his hand. He's like, I'm the speaker. Me. Everybody else was kind of like looking around at each other like, I don't know who I'm gonna pick. Cam picks Ashley and Polly to be in the tribunal, and I didn't realize until now that if you get put in as part of the tribunal, whether girl or guy elimination next episode, you are not allowed to be in the tribunal. So that does put Polly at a bit of a detriment because next episode is guys elimination, and if it's guys elimination and he can't be in the tribunal, he's not safe. So I understand why Polly was kind of upset, and Cara was looking at Cam sideways. Cam always has a plan, and I just want to see how it plays out. If she's trying to ride with Polly and Cara, that's a very dangerous ride, but you can get very far. So I want to see what she decides to do on this. So then this whole issue comes up, and the only reason why it came up, and I'm going to be honest, is because Kaylee did so bad in the challenge, that she has to deflect her badness of not being able to swim in the challenge and being one of two reasons why they didn't, number one, figure out the letters and the words properly and quickly, and number two, why they weren't able to put the letters on the block and send Joss flying faster. Because they took extra long, and CT literally had to carry the both of them to the finish line. It was pathetic. So what she does is they played this game of telephone, and Georgia basically told Big T, because I watched this a million times because I wanted to see like what was it that Georgia said that really pissed everybody off. And Georgia said this, and I quote, "It's most likely gonna be you, Big T, that goes up for elimination." And Big T responds, "Well, why not Nicole or Jenny?" And Georgia responds, "Well, Jenny's a beast and I don't think anybody wants to go up against her. And Nicole, well, she's my best friend, so I've got her back till the end," is what she said. She did not say that I will take her to the end with me. She did not say that she is safe to the end because of me. She did not say that she will never see an elimination floor because of me. She said, I have her back to the end, which means I'm going to be next to her no matter what. So I'm going to do whatever I need to do to make sure my friend doesn't go up. But that's not a guarantee. People flip all the time. We've seen it. Yeah, she's talking a big game like, yeah, I have her back, but so do a lot of other people have each other's back. Joss and Rogan they have each other's back till the end. They admitted that there is no other alliance that is stronger than the two of them because they've actually been friends for the last 10 years. They're actually real friends, not just challenge friends. Like, there are people in the challenge that only talk to each other when they're in the challenge house, and outside of the challenge, they want nothing to do with each other. But anyways, what they're saying about Georgia was not what it was like about, and that really pissed me off because I finally, after the third time watching it, I noticed that Kaylee, like, yo, you were really trying to divert everything because you don't know how to swim. Like, that's what it came down to. It honestly ends up being Big T in the nomination ceremony, and Big T talks to Cam, Polly, and Ashley, and she says basically, I don't want to go up against Jenny because she's a badass and she's ginormous. I'll take anybody else. All right, we're gonna quickly go over this because I was really excited when I heard about it on Twitter, and then I was quickly disappointed when I watched it on the challenge. At 3 a.m., Bear and all of his friends were making noise, being loud, and, you know, Faith got up because she woke up. She went over and politely said, "Can you guys please be quiet?" They looked at her and said, "Fuck off." And so she went back to bed, and she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna get you." They went to bed at 6 a.m. and she started walking around with her pots and pans and banging on them. Like, wake up. She woke up the entire house. It was a problem because security needed to be called. And then we get to the proving ground and TJ quickly tells us that she decides to leave. So we're moving on. You made your point and you should have stuck to it. Why did you leave? Like, I'm so disappointed in you, Faith. I don't know if I want you to come back, honestly, because you quit. Like, your sleep cost you $1 million. That's crazy. The tribunal ends up picking Georgia, which is kind of what I thought was going to happen. This elimination was badass, man. It lasted for about an hour and 45 minutes. And it was basically this, it honestly looked like a trash can, like a big dumpster. And on top it had like this really big fire stick. On either side of the proving ground of the circle, there is a switch. One for Georgia and one for Big T. First person to move their fire to the other person's switch to light the fuse, or sorry, it's a fuse, to light the fuse, wins. And so this lasted, like I said, an hour and 45 minutes. Like, that shit was crazy. It ended up being that Georgia won, but Big T gave it one hell of a push. Girl, you need to come back. Fuck what everybody says, because a lot of people there have never, actually they haven't done much, Kaylee. I think you should have been put up for elimination because you were the weakest girl during the challenge. That was a girls' elimination week. So I think you should have been the one to go home. Let me know if you guys are on the same side as me or if you're thinking something else. We see a little sneak peek of next week's episode, and TJ, I hear something that TJ says that someone is cheating. I hope it's not US, and I hope this is not the reason why Turbo goes home, because he was fighting with Jordan. So Jordan, are you the one that's cheating? Or is it someone else that's cheating? Is this have to do with Jordan and Turbo at all? Because I really would just want to talk about Turbo, guys. I don't know about you. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Okay, bye.